Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. My name is Renee and today is going to be a Sunday vlog. I will also be including a video of middle grade YA books that take place around Halloween time. I think there might be more middle grade books in that list than YA ones. I can't even remember if I have one YA in there. But anyways, today I have been busy already with making little removable washable rice bag covers. I don't know if any of you know what rice bags are, but I have made them for as long as my kids have been around, and my oldest is 23. So I made those, and I'll put a little clip in here on like how you work the rice bag. But the rice bag you heat up for probably 1.5 minutes to 2 minutes, depending on how hot you want it. And it's nice in the cold months. I live in northwestern Wisconsin, so we get pretty cold weather, and we usually don't have the heat turned up over 68 degrees, so I get cold really easily. So I am under a blanket a lot, and that rice bag just warms my core. So I usually make myself one and my daughter one. We use them a lot. My son and my husband don't really use them unless they want to put it on a sore muscle or something. But so I like to do like themed ones now. I used to make one and it would last a year, but I wanted to try the washable kind. So I'm excited about this. I will just keep you up to date on what we do today. So today I am making a washable, removable rice bag cover for Thanksgiving theme. I did one for Halloween. So there's a rice bag inside, and then I sew a cover for it. This was my first one, so it doesn't fit exactly great, but these I made, they are snugger. I make one for my daughter and for myself. So you would put the rice bag, you would tuck it right in there, and you would microwave it to keep you warm in the cold months. So I'm very excited. Okay, so another thing that I am planning on doing today is to finish the book, A Boy Called Bat. I'm reading this for, it is part of the Wisconsin Battle of the Books competition, which I'm gonna make a video to explain what that is and introduce the books that are a part of the Battle of the Books. So I want to finish this today. I have a JLG, which is Junior Library Guild unboxing. So I'm going to start to make videos on when we get new Junior Library Guild shipments. I'm going to show you an unboxing of those. So I just wanted to pop in here and give you a little update on what I'm doing while my sugar cookie dough is refrigerating. Okay, I'll see you soon. going to talk about some books that take place at or around Halloween. I have, I think, 2 YAs, and then the rest will be middle grades. So let's start with the YA. The first book is Rise of the Zombie Scarecrows. This is by Deb Luhead. Not sure how to say, but Rise of the Zombie Scarecrows. It says, Dylan is making a movie, Rise of the Zombie Scarecrows, with his best friend Corey and his girlfriend Monica. Their plan is to film on Halloween. Everything is falling into place until unrelated zombie scarecrow incidents start to terrorize the town. Dylan's got to figure out what is going on before his film career becomes The Walking Dead. That sounds really good. It's a very short read, 121 pages, very small book. So this would be a good quick read for a spooky readathon or something. So Rise of the Zombie Scarecrows. Okay, the next and the last YA for this group of books is Pumpkinheads by Rainbow Rowell. Is it Rowell? I should look that up. This is a graphic novel. And so it says, every autumn, all through high school, they've worked together at the world's best pumpkin patch. They say goodbye every Halloween, and they're reunited every September 1. But this Halloween is different. Josie and Deja are finally seniors. It's their last season at the patch, their last shift together, their last goodbye. Josie's all ready to spend the whole night feeling melancholy about it. He's the melancholy type, but Deja has a plan. What if, instead of moping and instead of the usual slinging lima beans down at the succotash hut, they went out with a bang? They could see all the sights, taste all the snacks. Maybe Josie could even talk to that cute girl he's been mooning over for 3 years. What if their last shift was an adventure? That sounds great. And the pictures I love. It's just so fall Halloween. I love that the front and the back inside cover, it's the map of the orchard. Sorry, this got ripped out. But Pumpkinheads by Rainbow Rowell. Young adult graphic novel. Okay. Grounded for All Eternity by Darcy Marks. Very dark and spooky. Trouble with a capital T. Mal and his friends are just your regular average kids, except they happen to live in hell. The suburbs, that is, not the fiery pit part. But when hell's bells ring out, signaling that a soul has escaped from one of the eternal circles, Mal and his friends can't help but take the opportunity for a little adventure. Before they know it, they have somehow slipped through the veil and found themselves in the middle of Salem, Massachusetts on Halloween night. Even worse, they soon discover that they've managed to bring the escaped soul with them. Now it's up to Mal and his squad to trap the escapee, save the people of Earth and his Earth from his manipulative forces, and find the portal back to their own dimension. All before their parents find out. If they can't, they'll probably be grounded for eternity. And an eternity in hell is a very, very long time. Grounded for all eternity. And this is a middle grade, and the rest are middle grade. So Grounded for All Eternity by Darcy Marks. This book I have heard mixed reviews on. It's called The Halloween Tree by Ray Bradbury. I know that people love Ray Bradbury's book called something Wicked This Way Comes or something like that. I haven't read it, but I've heard that's a great book, but I've heard mixed reviews about this. So I'm not sure. I haven't read it. There's a couple illustrations in here. So it's no trick. Join the sinister Carapace Clavicle Mounshrood, that's quite the name, as he takes 8 trick-or-treaters on an unforgettable journey to find their missing friend Pip. Travel through space and time from the tombs of ancient Egypt to the gargoyles of Notre Dame Cathedral, all the way to the cemeteries of Mexico on El Dia de los Muertos, the Day of the Dead. Is Pip still alive? And if so, can his friends save him before it's too late? So I really should read this to see what people aren't liking about it, maybe what things they like about it. Have any of you read this? Let me know what you thought of the book. So that's a creepy house. The Halloween Tree by Ray Bradbury. This one I've talked about before, Pinch of Magic. Michelle Harrison? Yes, Michelle Harrison, Pinch of Magic. All Betty Witterson's wants is an adventure, one that takes her far away from the gloomy island where she's always lived. But instead of an adventure, Betty and her sisters, Fliss and Charlie, are given a set of magical objects, each with its own powers. A scruffy carpet bag, a set of wooden nesting dolls, and a gilt-framed mirror. And these magical objects come with their own terrible secret. The sisters' family is haunted by a generation-long curse that prevents them from ever leaving their island at the cost of death. The sisters set out to break the curse and free their family forever, but after stumbling upon a mysterious prisoner who claims to be able to help them, they find themselves in great danger, and in order to break the curse and stay alive, they must unravel a mystery that goes back centuries, one that involves shipwrecks, smugglers, and sorcery of the most perilous kinds. And this is a trilogy, I believe. I've been meaning to read this and I keep starting it and then other things happen and then I put it down. Not that I've hated it, but I really do need to read this and let you know what I think. This next book is more like upper elementary. I have read this. It's kind of a fun series, the Katie Kazoo series, Katie Kazoo Switcheroo Witch Switch. So Katie has this power to switch places with people. And so when this wind picks up, it's her telltale sign that she's about to switch with somebody. It's this really breezy wind. So can one little wish mess up the life of a nice, ordinary kid? Sure can. Katie and her friends are psyched to be in 4th grade, but then they get the bad news. Their 3rd grade class has been split up, and Katie's stuck with the new teacher, plus tons of homework. Then the magic wind strikes, but this time it appears twice, turning Katie's world upside down. What's a 4th grader to do? So this book, Katie Kazoo, Witch Switch, the Switcheroo, it's just, it's a fun, quick, whimsical little elementary read, lower middle grade, kind of like the lower readers. I mean, the artwork in here, it's just, I love the artwork. Very, very cartoonish. I just love it. Illustrated by John and Wendy. I'm not sure. It doesn't have a last name. It just says illustrated by John and Wendy. But oh my gosh, the hair. The hair. I just love it. Okay, Katie Kazoo Switcheroo. And I know that there's a lot of books. I don't know if you can find them anymore. It might be a search, but they're very fun for beginning chapter book readers. It's so much fun. Okay, middle grade graphic novel, Zero's Journey. So The Nightmare Before Christmas dog, Zero's Journey. The illustrations are they're beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful. Okay, so finding himself lost in a curious land of baked goods, hand-wrapped presents, decorated trees, and joyful caroling, Zero must traverse the unfamiliar world of Christmastown to find his way home. And with Halloween plans on hold, while Jack mounts a search, will they be reunited in time to save both holidays? Zero's Journey. Disney's Tim Burton's The Nightmare Before Christmas. Middle grade graphic novel. The House in Poplar Wood by K.E. Ormsby. I read this a couple years ago and I thought it was pretty good. I can't remember exactly. For as long as the Vickery twins can remember, they've only ever been able to leave the house together once a year, Halloween. The rest of the year, Lee and his mother serve memory while Felix and his father assist death. This is the agreement. But one Halloween, Gretchen Whipple smashes her way into their lives. Her bargain is simple. If the twins help her solve the murder of a local girl, Essie Hastings, she'll help them break the agreement. The more the three investigate, however, the more they realize that something's gone terribly wrong in their town. Death is on the loose, and if history repeats itself, Essie's might not be the last murder in Poplar Wood. They're pretty short pages as well. So, The House in Poplar Wood by K.E. Ormsby. The last book on the list is the ever famous Small Spaces by Katherine Arden. So this book follows an 11-year-old Ollie finds a disheveled, weeping woman by the river threatening to throw a book into the water. She doesn't think, she just acts, plucking the book from the woman's hands and running away with it. As Ollie begins to read, she finds herself entranced by a creepy tale, Small Spaces, set on a farm hundreds of years earlier. It's about a girl, the two boys who loved her, and a peculiar deal struck with the Smiling Man, a sinister specter who grants your most tightly held wish, but only for the ultimate price. Ollie is still reading the next day on a school trip to a local farm with a haunting history. There, Ollie discovers not only that the farm is run by the woman whose book she stole, but also the graves of the very people she'd been reading about. More alarming is what happens on the way home. The school bus breaks down, forcing Ollie's teacher to return to the farm for help, leaving his students alone with the oddest bus driver Ollie has ever met. The driver warns Ollie's class that someone or something will soon come for them. It's at this moment Ollie receives a chilling message on her digital wristwatch, which has been broken for months. The watch suddenly spells out, "Run." As night descends and scarecrows in the surrounding fields seem to crowd close, watching them, Ollie thinks the watch might be right. Joined by only two of her classmates, Ollie takes to the woods with one last word of advice from the bus driver ringing in her ears: avoid large places at night, keep to small. And with that, a deliciously creepy, spine-tingling adventure begins. Okay, guys, that's going to conclude my book recommendations for books that take place on or around Halloween. And this is part of a vlog, so I will see you in another clip. Well, guys, I think that's gonna conclude my vlog for the day. I'm going to eat my little eek cookie and my little Frankenstein sugar cookie and have a little bit of my coffee, read, and watch Hocus Pocus and just enjoy my Halloween Eve. I hope you all had a wonderful Sunday. It was gorgeous here in northern Wisconsin, and I hope you stop in again. Thank you for watching my vlog, and oh, I should show you guys. So this is the Halloween tree. I've got a couple of big flags up on each side of my window. Got some lights over there. I've got this little bar area that I decorate. So okay, well, thank you for stopping in, and we will see you in the next video. Have a great Halloween tomorrow, everybody. Bye.